everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with Dungeon Comics, located in Burlington, Ontario. If you're unfamiliar with the store, you should definitely go check them out. I believe the link is below in the description. They have a Facebook page. If you're in and around the area, you should definitely go check them out. They've got a huge selection of Magic stuff, like old product, new product, you name it, and they have sealed versus not sealed. They've got a lot of stuff there. So definitely go check them out. And they, of course, don't have just Magic. They have, of course, a bunch of other card games, comics, board games, all that kind of stuff. So definitely worth a check out. They're in a pretty cool location too. Nice little like strip plaza right off one of the main roads there. And anyway, we're gonna get right into it. If you missed last week, we opened up, I believe it was like 6 packs. From this, and I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 packs here. So we're going to open up 6 or 7 again this week. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we do 6, end at Rivals, and then that way we have those for the next week. Yeah, so we'll do 6 again this week, end with a sweet Masters 25 pack this week. For those of you who don't know what's going on, we go to these shops, we buy one of every pack that they have available, and then we open them up. We open them up from newest to oldest sets. So we always start with the newest product available. The reason I do it in lots of, I try not to go over 10 packs per week, just because I don't like the videos to be super long. But everything that we open from this series that's over $1 goes into the patron pile. If you're unfamiliar with what the patron pile is, I do videos once a month where I pull the grab bags and things for patrons live on YouTube. And, they get a bunch of cards and stuff, but if they've been a patron for more than a month, so essentially every month after their first month as a patron, they get a pull from the patron pile. The patron pile is comprised of every card we open from the One of Everything series that's $1 or more. So there's some cards in there that are worth, a couple bucks. There's cards in there worth $15 to $20, and there's a couple cards in there worth over $40 to $50. So it's a good pile, and it's randomly selected, and every patron who's there for, over a month gets, as long as you're at one of the Magic tiers, I should state, all of the tiers on my Patreon do state which ones get the patron pile pulls. So keep an eye on that if you're going to go look. There should be a link below in the description for my Patreon as well, or you could click the little card that came up at the beginning of the video. That'll take you there as well. So anyway, let's get right into it. Enough about me, right? Let's get right to the cards. Spike Wheel Acrobat, Twilight Panther. So this is, of course, Ravnica Allegiances, and I don't believe there's any commons that we need to be worried about here with this set. Footlight Fiend, a great card, little standout. Uncommons, I don't believe there's any uncommons as well. Now, I could be wrong there. Let's just take a quick little peek and see what do we got here. Go here, check out the prices. This one, standard, this one, commons. So there is Persistent Petitioners, which is a common over $1. And then here we got Wilderness Wreck, Light Up the Stage, Rhythm of the Wild as the uncommons that we need to keep an eye for. Clamor Shaman, not so much. Collision Colossus, also not so much, but there it is. And Fireblade Artist, also not really. But our rare is a Mirror March. Well, that's a fun little card. This card can definitely make some hilarious things happen in Standard as well as in Pioneer. And then we got a foil Azoria's Guildgate. Look at that. Beautiful. And a zombie token. And, of course, a Simic Guildgate. Ooh, Ultimate Masters is next. My goodness. Let's see how this goes. Now, this is packed in the opposite direction, right? So you've got your token first, and then your foil, and then your rare, right? Foil, rare, 3 uncommons like so. Then this should be the commons. And now, in Ultimate Masters, I don't believe there are any commons that we need to be looking for. Are there? Let's take a quick peek. Commons. Oh, there's Kodama's Reach. Okay. So let's take a quick... good old Treasure Cruise, Hooting Mandrills. Okay, none of the commons. that we were looking for. And then in the uncommon slot, there's probably a whole bunch of things that we need to look for. We got Eternal Witness, Laboratory Maniac, Lava Spike, Anger, Chainer's Edict, Buried Alive, Golgari Thug, Devoted Druid, Sleight of Hand, Kitchen Finks, Young Pyromancer, and Shriekmaw is like just over $1. Unstable Mutation, not so much. Reviving Vapors, not so much. Hey, there's a Buried Alive. Alright, sweet. There's a nice little uncommon to go into the patron pile. Sweet, good stuff. Ooh, and we hit a mythic, Dark Depths. There you go. That's pretty nice. Not like one of the heavy-hitting mythics from this set. Like, there are some mythics that are well over, you know, the $30, $40 mark. This one still comes in pretty high, though. It comes in at like 27 bucks. That's not too shabby. We'll add that to the patron pile. Very nice. And then we got a foil Resurrection. Good old foil Resurrection. So that's not bad for a random Ultimate Masters pack hitting a mythic and having it be Dark Depths. I mean, it could have been much worse, right? I mean, like, there's some mythics that are only worth like $5 a piece. Ultimate Masters, let's talk about this. Ultimate Masters, the lowest cost mythic in the set right now is $5.50. That's pretty good, considering when you look at most of the other Master sets, they have mythics that are worth much less than $5, right? It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to say, right? Wall of okay, so we're in Guilds of Ravnica now. I don't believe there's any commons here either, if I'm not mistaken. What are we? Standard? We need standard. And then commons. Yeah, no commons. Uncommons, there's probably like maybe one. Yeah, Thought Erasure. Good old Thought Erasure. And by that I mean that stupid card. I can't wait till it rotates. Artful Takedown, really good card in Limited. Let's see what else we get. League Guildmage. Demotion. Enhanced Surveillance. And our rare? A Bounty of Might. This card blows people out in Limited Draft all the time, or even in Sealed. It just, you can't play around this. It's just 6 mana pump for 9, right? And it's not even pump for 9. It's pump for 3, pump for 3, pump for 3, so you can pick 3 different targets. I had an opponent blow me out in Draft the other day where I blocked appropriately to like kill most of their creatures, and or like trade with most of their creatures and leave me with better stuff on the board than them. And then they were like, oh, by the way, Bounty of Might +3 all my things that were gonna die. Now they eat all your stuff and you get left with only like 1 creature and I have all of my board. And I was like, fair. I can't play around a rare, so I mean, I guess that's fair. And even if I had an answer to like 1 of the creatures in my hand, it doesn't save the other 2 because they targeted 3 different creatures. Anyway, not a bad little card. I don't think it's like particularly worth much, but we'll check it after the fact. Bounty of Might, though, not a bad little limited rare, that's for sure. Corset 2019 is next, and of course this one I don't believe has any commons in it that we need to be worried about. Again, yeah, nothing in the commons. How about in the uncommon slot? Ooh, there's a. Is this gonna be like this stupid? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So Reliquary Tower, Stitcher's Supplier, a Johnny's Welcome is $1. Wow. I didn't know that it had gone up to that. I guess that's because of like the mono white life gain deck that's going around in Pioneer right now. I guess that's what it is. Dragon Egg, Make a Stand. Who doesn't like making their things indestructible? Sleep. This card nailed so many players in Limited in this format. This is just a backbreaking. It's like I sleep you. Oh, all my stuff's tapped, and it doesn't untap. Burp, burp. And our rare is an Isareth. Isareth the Awakener. There it is. Little 3/3 Death Toucher for 3. Very good card. I really enjoyed that. Tranquil Expanse and a Soldier token. So not a gate that time, but we did get one of the double lands. All right. Domon Area is next. Let's see what we get here. All right, Domon Area. What do you got for me? Again, I don't believe any commons, uncommons. Let's see. There might be some uncommons in this one, but I don't believe there's any commons. Oh, Rat Colony is $2.50 now? My goodness, there must be a Pioneer deck going around with it, right? So Rat Colony is apparently $2.50 in the common slot. I'm going to have to go through all my Domon Area boxes and stuff and pull out all my Rat Colonies, I guess. Triumph of Gerard. Not so much. We're looking for Damping Sphere, Tatiova, and Final Parting. Weight of Memory. Hey, our rare is Banalish Marshall. Now, this was the weird set where it's like you only get like 2 uncommons, I think it is, because your other uncommon is like your guaranteed legendary. Banalish Marshall's not a bad little rare. I mean, I don't know if it has a major price tag to it anymore. Let's see. Yeah, it comes in at 63 cents, so it's not like super high or anything like that. It's a great little card though, especially for like mono white. So, and then our legendary creature is Quande, Pride of Femeref. And then of course a swamp and a Saproling token. Alright, well last but not least for this week, Masters 25. This is the make or break set, right? Like this is that set that like just basically like had like so much stuff that could have been worth a lot more. And then like, but then also, yeah, like its paper price is pretty crazy. Okay, so it's got a couple commons that we need to look for. We've got Arcane Denial, Counterspell, Relentless Rats, and Cultivate. And in the uncommon slot, we've got Utopia Sprawl, Boros Charm, Simian Spirit Guide, Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Bolt, Street Wraith, Ancient Stirrings, Swords of Plowshares, Myriad Landscape, Freed from the Real, Ash Barrens, Red Elemental Blast, Rancor, and Zulaport Cutthroat. Right? But then, like, the real money comes in your rares and in your mythics, right? Like, there's Jace is up to $100 again. Chalice is 45. Like, these are mythics. So you hope that we hit a mythic here, but I mean, if we don't, what can you do, right? But anyway, so in the common slot, we're looking for a few things. Counterspells, mainly the blue cards. Right? Relentless Rats and Cultivate? Yeah. Let's see. None of those are the commons we're looking for. Nope. Jalira, Master Polymorphist. Nope. Quicksand, also nope. Will-o'-the-Wisp, great card, but not really worth any money. That's still a great card, though, and the art's phenomenal. The original Will-o'-the-Wisp is great. Woo! All right. Well, that's Azusa, and that is actually the highest price rare in this set right now. It's coming in at $35. Pretty nice. So there you go. That'll go right into the patron pile. That's a nice hit for the patron pile. Ooh, and we got a foil Diabolic Edict. Very nice. Diabolic Edict is a great card. Target player sacks a creature for 2 mana, instant speed. Yes. Yes, please. Works great in, like, the Jund Sacrifice decks. Very good. Now, I mean, like, it's not really, like, Pioneer or Standard Legal, but, like, still fun for your, like, if you're doing, like, the Korvold Brawl deck or, maybe not Brawl, but Commander deck. Diabolic Edict. Very good. Very good. Azusa, great hit. Solid. So we hit 2 sweet cards here. We hit a Dark Depths and an Azusa this week. Very good stuff to add to the patron pile. We only got like one other card like in like the dollar range. That's okay though. I mean, last week was pretty baller. Like we got a lot of stuff added to the patron pile last week, and the stuff we added this week is like higher dollar value. So that's fine with that, fine by me, and I'm sure the patrons will be happy. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers. This has been One of Everything Wednesdays from Dungeon Comics, located in Burlington, Ontario. Make sure you check out the link below in the description for their stuff. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.